Hold up. They added 2K in the premium stuff? Wow. I didn't even know that. On PlayStation, I think 2K, if you're a premium member, they have it. Okay, that's, not bad. How do you pull that off, though? Oh, I think MLB The Show is in premium now, with the ground.
Baseball season's over, brother.
No, I'm just saying, though.
Yeah.
That's not bad, though. Oh, they got Cyberpunk in premium now? Oh, actually, if you want to try the game. Okay, that's the premium. Okay, that's a side trial though. Oh, I think those just trials and stuff. Hold on, let me double
All right, y'all. I'm dragging myself up. Hold on.
check. Friends of mine play Oh, so you're a Raiders fan now? Now, Ricky Brown?
We'll get into that, folks. We will get into that. We will. We gonna talk about it.
Man. That's great. Some of these games I got already too, though. Oh, they got Valhalla and extra though. But it's like $1970 now though. Those that do not have it.
We are live.
That's it.
And we are also, well, I can't speak for my other two brothers, but the Rick is very, very disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, I am at the crossroads in my football life. I watched the Dallas Cowboys blow a game to the Green Bay Whackers. And then the Packers turn around and lose on Thursday. The Cowboys look like simps getting beat by that team. Oh, we got this great defense. Oh, our defense. We get after the quarterback. Meanwhile, they're rushing up the gut, killing us, beating us down, taking our manhood. I saw those running backs putting foot to chest on them Dallas Cowboy defenders. Everybody beats the Packers, even Washington. Yo, we can't win in Lambeau. It's impossible. I don't want to hear nothing about them blaming Dak Prescott, saying that he threw interceptions when it was clearly the receiver's fault. Why he threw those interceptions. They're trying to go behind the safety when they have to go in front of the safety. They made my man look like Ed Reed out there. So we're not going to sit here and blame Dak Prescott. We're not. And this is why, folks, why Ezekiel Elliott will always be the starting quarterback for the remainder of his contract as long as they keep him in Dallas, is because Ezekiel Elliott can win you the game on offense and keep that ball away from Aaron Rodgers. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, that 20 carry a game running back. And you know that Zeke's replacement is not a 20 carry a game running back. He wears size running back. So therefore, everybody that tries to write Ezekiel Elliott off and talk about how Zeke is done and Zeke is this and Zeke is that, last week the Cowboys needed Zeke. They needed Zeke to ice that game. Because if you give that ball to Zeke and he's running that ball, Pollard can't do that. But Zeke can. So that's what I saw from the game. I don't think you can blame the offense. I think you can blame the defense. There was 2 key interceptions that were thrown to Dallas, one in the red zone, an end zone. I mean, that was big. You know, that hurt the Cowboys. So I want to know what you guys think of that debacle.
Okay, with the Cowboys losing, oh man, I think Cowboys. You may not like this, Ricky Brown, but I'm gonna tell you
I
this
don't like a
anyway.
lot of things, Parker. I'm a Cowboys fan. I ain't won in
I just
27 years.
feel Cowboys overrated, right? You know,
Hey, you're not gonna get
and
pushback from me.
you're right. I'm just saying. So that was a game where I thought they should have won, right?
Actually,
Coming in
you
and
took the
stuff.
Packers from
Yeah,
last
right.
week.
But I took them in spite. I did take the Packers. Right. The reason why you look on paper, you figure the Cowboys should win that game, right? But it's just something. The mental makeup of the Cowboys is right. They might have a little pretty record, but really, who have they really beat and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so, and with the Packers being down, that was a prime opportunity for them to take advantage. They have all the talent on defense, offense, all the talent to like blow the Packers out, to put up 30 plus points a game, to be one of the league leaders in scoring and stuff, right? In defense, all of that, right? But yet, they failed come Sunday. I think that's a testament to that team.
Do you think it's a coaching issue?
I don't know. It's coaching because you got the quarterback out there.
Yeah.
The offense is look at the players.
Again, if you remember what I just said, I don't blame the offense. If you're supposed to be the best defense in the league, or one of the top 3 defenses in the league, or the top defense in the league, you have to hold on to a 14-point lead. I'm sorry, you just have to. You
I'm
shouldn't be
not
going
gonna knock
overtime.
them. I'm not knocking them for not holding on to a league, but it was just like, when would they have that signature win though? You know.
Well, you
And
know
like,
what? The signature wins came when Cooper Rush was that quarterback. Let's keep it 100.
but what was that signature? What was the signature win though?
Well, when Cooper Rush came in week 2 after that garbage that they showed against Tampa, when Dak did get hurt, Cooper Rush came in and got some W's.
No, I'm saying, what was their signature-
The Giants was the signature win. The Giants,
Okay.
yeah, that's the Giant guys. I went at that game. That was the game I was at.
Okay, so it beat the Giants. That was their signature win against their best win, right?
Yep.
Now you look at the other so-called contending teams. They probably have more signature wins, right? You go look at the Eagles, though, right? You know what I'm saying? They beat the Vikings, though, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Well, hey, that's a lot. I think Dallas has to win the next 2 games in the next 10 days. I don't think you can go 1-1. You can't split. You obviously can't take down both games. You have to beat the Vikings and you have to beat the Giants on Thanksgiving. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I think it's come down to this now for Dallas. If you want to do anything, you got to beat Minnesota. You got to beat the Giants on Thanksgiving. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Your backs are against the wall.
Y'all hear me now? Okay, yeah, I can hear me.
Yeah, okay.
Ricky, y'all good at pass rushing. Y'all not good at. Y'all good at the pass, stopping the pass, but that rush defense is looking kind of suspect, Ricky.
Kinda. What do you mean kinda?
Looking kind of suspect.
That's
there,
kind. That's like somebody being kind of fat. Either you're fat or you're not. You know what I mean?
That's not true, Ricky, because I'm kind of fat.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You ain't kind of fat. Either you're fat or you're not.
I'm not fat. I'm kind of fat.
We ain't doing that.
You definitely got to show the Russian defense because
Yeah, it's bad.
that could be Achilles' heel.
All right, now listen.
Definitely in the playoffs if you get there.
Yeah, they suck. Let's talk about them Eagles on how they dropped their game. Ty, I come up here week in and week out for the last, I could say at least 8 weeks. And I had to hear this fly, Eagle, fly shit every week and about how you guys were unbeatable. And I was hearing sniffing of smelling of undefeated seasons. And now you guys got a big injury over there.
No. I never said that.
Oh.
I said we need to lose games because we need to know what we need to work on when we make it to the playoffs because you don't want to go in there and beat everybody.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got injuries, but you didn't say who we picked up for them injuries either.
You picked up Ndamukong washed Sue. Bro, we are not doing this. Listen, anybody that's picked up before, anybody, hold on, let me respond to that. Anybody that's picked up after the season started ain't worth it. They're out there for a reason, brother. Come on now. It's like the fat girls at prom time, brother.
Hold on, Park. Ain't that the same dude that got picked up after the season and won the Super Bowl?
After the season, though, but bro, we're talking mid-season. He's not in shape. Come on, man. You telling me he's got?
You just said anybody who get picked up after the season is not working.
During the season. During the season. Anybody that's picked up during the season usually doesn't make an impact. I mean, we had Amari Cooper do that for Dallas when they made that trade for my soon-to-be Raiders. But other than that, I don't remember a trade or a pickup in the NFL mid-season that helped the team win the Super Bowl. I don't remember it.
I'm just saying, Ricky. You sound upset that y'all team didn't beat us. And we took a loss. It's okay. You can't win them all, and I didn't want them to. And I'm on record on the show saying this. And if you want me to, I'll go back and find them all for you. But guess what? We lost. It's our first loss. How many losses
you gonna lose again today. You gonna lose again today. Oh yeah. The Colts, you gonna lose again today.
Ricky, please don't do this to yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't do it to
yourself. Every week you didn't came here and said this, and you left here sad.
Hey, a broke clock is right twice a day, ain't it?
Nope.
Well, I tell you what.
Not yours.
The Rick is going on record as saying that I'm gonna give y'all a nugget, a spoiler. I'm telling you right now that the Eagles are going to lose to the Colts on the road, and they're going to have back-to-back losses. Now, let's go back to this Eagles loss. You want to talk about it? You want to be about it? You want to shout about it? You want to cry about it? Are y'all going to come out fired up? Are the Eagles going to be flying and flapping their little wings and all that so they can do that today, Ty? They doing that?
Oh, yeah, we going to win.
Okay. Which brings...
Ain't no excuse why we lost. We was gonna lose eventually.
Oh, oh man, y'all not even gonna win the division.
Bro, you better hope your team get from third place.
Why
are you talking?
Well, my team,
you in third place.
Listen, my team is the Raiders. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in a rebuilding type of situation here, where I don't really know what's going on with Raider Nation. As soon as Magic Johnson signed them papers and become, minority owner stake and start making coaches changes and stuff, probably end up buying it from Dave Davis, get him up out of there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Magic has always been a Raider fan. But let's talk about these Week 11 picks.
You ain't finna just skip over that like you just say that, Rick.
Yeah, well,
with that cowboy sign on your picture, tell me you're a Raider.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to change it yet. I'm gonna have to put a free agent symbol up, or maybe an Xbox signal on there, or I did spend $638 on PlayStation this week, so maybe I'll put a PlayStation signal up there. Maybe. What? Yeah, I might. Maybe the Rick is going over to the blue side. I don't know. I'm confused because
you spent $600 and what on PlayStation?
$38. Yeah, it's the PSVR 2. You know how they do the
okay.
Yeah. But check this out.
You gotta explain.
But I want to explain this though. Why Sony doesn't like me for some reason. So I pre-ordered a VR unit. They charge you $638 and some change, right? And then I was told that they were going to credit it back to my credit card. Okay, so it was still minus $638. However, the next day, my bill is due. And I have all my bills set on auto pay to pay in full. So now, my bank paid the $638 and change. So, boom. So now I have a zero balance. Now, I can't get a credit for that now. Right?
Yeah, hold on for a minute, though. What's going to happen? They, you will eventually, how would I say this though? That's just a temporary hold to make sure the stuff is there though. See what I'm saying? So all you gotta do.
Air.
I'm saying I know you live on. I'm telling you, that's what they do though, Sony. So that's what happens. So once they drop that hold and stuff like that, see what I'm saying? And so yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess they're gonna credit it. I don't know how that works.
I mean, once they drop the hold, whatever stuff like that, then you get
So then I'll have a plus $638 on my card. Okay, I never saw that before. That's why I was.
That's what they do though. Every time they pre-order though, they don't take the money right away.
But I don't remember
the hold
them.
It seems as it's taking the money. It's just a hold.
Now I didn't check when I ordered the God of War Jordanheim, but which I never got, by the way. It was still saying it was going to be delivered on the 8th. So I just went up and bought the game digitally, and I'm still waiting for that. So, You know, I filed a complaint. All they can do is put a tracer on it to see where it is. It is FedEx, folks. Don't deal with FedEx. UPS is the better place.
I'll tell you that. What I tell you, Ricky Brown? I said once they received it, you should have. Oh, I told you to do this, right? Set it to like a certain spot.
I
told
couldn't.
You that.
I
You
was
didn't
not,
listen to me.
bro. I went and tried to do that. I was unable to do that.
No, you go online and do it.
I know.
that,
But
Ricky.
anytime on UPS, I can do that and say drop off at the UPS store,
Now listen to
one in the
me.
warehouse. You can't do that with FedEx. They're
It's a
independent
lie.
contractors.
You're not wrong again. Now, the reason I'll tell you wrong, right? Because remember, when I was sending my PlayStation and be service stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It ships from FedEx. So, and I was having an issue with them. So what I did is, so once they got it, I went to delivery options and I put it to like to behold at Dwayne Reed, and boom, I just went there and picked it up.
Damn.
Now, I was telling you to do that. Something similar like that. But you obviously
Well,
don't listen to
here's
me.
what I will say. Every time Sony has screwed me up in the past, they have rectified their mistake. So I don't know what people be saying like they're anti-consumer. I mean, some of the stuff they do up front, yes, but anytime I've had a problem with them, I've gotten my money. I've gotten free director's cuts of freaking Ghost of Tsushima and so on. So y'all never hear me. I never bash Sony saying about their anti-consumer this and that, whatever. I just basically, honestly, I hate the Sony fans, the fanboys. They're the ones that get on my nerves.
Yeah.
But before we get off track here, let's talk about these Week 11 picks. And we're gonna start out with another bad game. These 1 o'clock games are so bad. I don't even know what's going on here. We're gonna start off with Chicago at Atlanta. You know, Chicago's trash. Atlanta's given up. These people are playing for draft picks now. We're trying to see what the young players look like. I want to start with Ty because
Chicago.
Ty, right off the bat, no explanation either. So Ty's taking Chicago. Well, what do you think, Parker?
I'm going with Atlanta though. I think Atlanta, you know, they looking like somewhat decent. You know, you can't sleep on them.
Well, I think Ty's taking Chicago because he lives in Chicago.
Oh no. Hell no, don't you say that, Ricky. I'll be the first one to say fuck the Bears.
Oh man, I say fuck the Bulls. I hate them.
But the Bears been scoring like 30-something points consistently for these last couple weeks. And I don't think Atlanta been putting up 30-something points. So that's why I'm gonna go with Atlanta. I'm gonna go with Chicago.
Well,
they
as a Braves fan, I don't like this team, but it is in Atlanta. I am taking the Falcons. Although there are going to be a lot of dead birds this Sunday, but I guess I'll be taking the Falcons. And Parker's also taking the Falcons. And there's only one guy who believes in the Bears. And that same guy.
I don't believe in them. I'm just picking.
Man.
Say it correctly.
Now,
Just picking
this
them.
should be an easy game. However, I don't know. We got Cleveland at Buffalo.
Well, technically it's gonna be in Detroit.
Oh, that's right, because you got 8
'Cause of the
feet of
snow,
snow.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yes,
Boy, if y'all don't
who-
pick the goddamn Bills.
I'm going with Buffalo.
Oh, we know you go with Buffalo.
Let me tell you the
Parker.
reason why though, right? If you look at the last 2 games they lost, those games they was leading. Those are facts, and I felt that they should have won. So I'm going with Buffalo. There's no reason. Listen, we beat the Chiefs,
Wait a
right?
minute.
If you look at the conference, right, we got wins against playoff contending conference teams in the AFC. So I'm definitely taking the Bills over the
Is
Browns.
Deshaun Watson back yet? Is
I'm not
this
sure.
come back?
No,
Like
he's
week
not coming back to like week. I thought it was like week. All I know is the week that he comes back, he plays.
He
He plays
practicing.
Texans. He plays the Texans. The week that he
I know
comes
he-
back.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know you practicing
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
though.
it's getting closer now.
Yeah,
he's
but
practicing.
his first week is against the Texans. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when.
Yeah, that was playing by the end
3
of it.
more games,
Yeah.
December 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, that was playing. So I'm taking Cleveland. Sorry, Parker.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty, you taking Cleveland too, or are you taking Buffalo?
Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo.
All right,
Don't you do this, Ricky? Don't you believe in them doo-doo Browns?
Two.
This is not the time.
it is. All right, here we go. Man, I can't wait to pick this game. I already picked it. We got the Eagles
Eagles.
against.
Man,
Oh, he don't want to even talk about it.
Eagles.
His brother said the Eagles. It's 1 o'clock game. I love 1 o'clock games. Ooh, buddy. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you, I think the Eagles going to win.
Oh, you too.
But I get a few reasons. They probably pissed. You know what? They want to come out there and make a statement to reassure people we are who we say we are, right?
Yep.
And plus,
that equals
hold
2
on,
losses in a row.
Rick. Hold on, Rick. And I don't got no confidence or faith in the coach. They might be at home, but I think the better team should win, which is the opposite the Eagle. Much better talent, which is the Eagles. So yeah,
I think Coach Saturday is gonna stay undefeated, and he's gonna show them boys how we shoot the dirty. No, they're not the dirty birds. These are the dry Eagles. Dry. They're gonna get shot down. Saturday for president. He's gonna be 2-0. He's gonna take down the NFC East leading Philadelphia Eagles, who the Giants will be leading the division by the end of this week. I am taking the Colts. Next up, we have a freaking this is an interesting game. You got the Jets at the Patriots. Ooh. This is a hell of a game. I like this game. I might actually watch this game. I hate watching New England games. I hate them. I hate the Patriots. Well, I hate Tom Brady. I like Belichick. But I actually might watch this game. This game. It's a very interesting... Hey, like Parker said, 50-50. Division game. What do you like, Parker?
I know the Patriots beat them before, but I might have to go with the Patriots, though. Maybe it could be a mental edge they might have over the Jets. Who knows? So I might have to go with the Patriots.
All right. Ty, who do you like?
J-E-T, I'm going with the Patriots. Fuck the Jets.
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas.
Oh.
You know what? Wait. You know what? I'm gonna just go Jets because Parker's one.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna give him a chance.
Jets. Jets. My man said he is going with the Jets. All right, I respect it. Listen, I can't call it. He going with the Jets. Next we have, now, we got reports from the Rams that Cooper Kupp is going to be out for a significant time. What happened? I'm taking New England.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I did. I took New England. Yeah,
I don't like them, but you guys can pick.
Oh, okay. Well, in my mind, I already picked. I'm taking New England. I mean, come on, we got Big Belichick, the Lord of the Rings.
Don't you play for the Rams?
That man ain't won nothing since Tom Brady.
Well, I mean, come on, you're losing Tom Brady. I mean, Jesus. But next we got the Rams. Cooper Kupp is going to be out. The Rams are dead. So anybody pick? Yeah, the Rams are dead. So this is
who the Rams playing?
They're playing New Orleans. New Orleans. We're here.
Well, stop disrespecting the Rams, boy.
Fuck them Rams. I'm taking New Orleans. Yeah.
You are SL like after kids. Oh my God.
Facts.
Who you got, Parker?
Damn. Let me see. I don't know what the Rams. Cooper Kupp's like. Who are the other receivers on the team? I don't even know. But I'll take the Saints though.
All right, Parker taking the Saints. Freaky Ty.
Yeah.
Who you take? He back against the corner now. Look at this dude.
Y'all try to force me to pick them.
I'll just hey, listen, bro.
I would still go pick them. Go Rams.
They done lost the best receiver.
Go Rams.
Right,
I don't
give
taking the Rams. Go Rams.
Oh, man, this brother here. Don't go against the grain. Don't go against the grain.
The Saints 3-7. I'm gonna take my chance.
Yo, y'all gonna like this pick. Next we have the Detroit Lions at the New York Giants. The G-Man. Oh my God. This game is going to be a hell of a game, folks. It's here at MetLife Stadium. You damn right it is, because I'm taking the goddamn Lions. How about the Lions upsetting the freaking Giants? I am taking the Detroit Lions today. Oh, my God. What are you guys taking?
Before he finished his statement, he only picked them to win because he need them to lose to get the Cowboys.
Whoa! The Rick's a Raiders fan. What are you talking about? So anyway, so who are you two guys taking?
Giants.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the G-Man.
Oh, you two homers. Oh man, these guys are taking the freaking Giants. You got Detroit coming in, starving for victory. They're tired of losing. They got a smash mouth coach. And you think the Giants love laying eggs.
Smash mouth coach.
Listen, the Giants are looking ahead to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, bro. They're shaking in their boots, brother. That's what they're scared of. Come on, man. You guys are really going to take the Giants? I see the momentum going in Detroit's favor. I see it.
Oh, Ricky, stop it, Ricky.
All right. Listen, I'll be honest. I just want Detroit to win. I don't think they're going to win, but I'm picking them. Next, we have the Carolina Black Panthers against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, Black Panther's been out for 2 weeks. I got to go pick a team that has the mascot of the Panthers. And I believe the Panther is black, too, in that Carolina Panther. I believe it is black. So I'm going with Carolina simply because they've been playing better since they got that Anchor and McCaffrey out of there. They traded him away. I think they're 2-0 since they got rid of him, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm taking Carolina.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, I figured you would. What about you, Ty?
I'm going with Parker.
Oh, fuck you guys. You know, I can't get no cooperation here. Now, let's see.
no.
Let's see what cooperation I can get with this. We have Washington at Houston.
Washington.
You want to tell me why you're taking Washington?
Man, well, against Houston, most of you'll pick any team against Houston, right?
They're at home. You don't think they do for a dub?
Hell no,
I'll take the Redskins.
7-1. Ooh, I'm taking the Redskins.
Listen, if the Redskins came off of upsetting the Eagles, right? Why would I take them against Houston?
It's called
A way worse team.
Well, all right. You know what? There's also something called the playing up to your competition. You see what I'm saying? Or playing down to your competition.
They trying to get back in the playoff hunt on Washington.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you, the Washington got talent. You look at the running back. You look at the receiver, the pass rushers. They have talent on that team. They do.
And that quarterback's not too bad, actually.
And the running back's decent. The wide receiver, McClary, he can ball.
Well, you know what? They're an enemy of mine, and that's why I'm taking Houston. I take Houston.
That's not the real reason. The real reason is that he don't want them to go above the Cowboys. So he needs them to lose.
Yo, why you gotta start rumors, man? Huh? Why you gotta start rumors? You gotta
the
start rumors.
The third place Cowboys versus the fourth place Washington Commanders.
This guy here is farting and throwing up on air. What is wrong with this man? He's accusing me of things that are false. Next, we have my Las Vegas Raiders against the Denver Ponies, because they are not Broncos. Broncos buck, and these Denver people are not Broncos.
We got two trash teams. Oh my God.
We do got, this is what we call the Toilet Bowl, folks. Toilet Bowl game of the week, and it is Vegas at Denver. I think Las Vegas is going to be motivated, and Magic Johnson and company are coming through to take over. They're going to shed more light. It's going to be Starbucks, Burger Kings, movie theaters in the stadium. Bro, I think it's got something going good here. So I'm taking Vegas.
Oh, Broncos.
Yeah,
I figure you two guys will do that. All right. We're going to skip over to Cowboys, Minnesota, because I got a rant coming up. I got a rant.
No, we're not. We're going right now. Don't try to skip them. They ain't the last game.
Fine. I'll take Dallas. Boom. There it is. My former team, I will take the Dallas Cowboys because they have to go 2-0 this week. They're 2-0 in 2 days, in 10 days. The Cowboys cannot lose a game. If the Cowboys lose a game, they're not making the playoffs. They're done. So
okay, I'm gonna tell you this: the Cowboys are done mentally.
They could be.
And the reason I'm you look at the Vikings, though, right? And their offense, which a lot of people don't talk about. Look at the receivers on there. A lot they get, don't talk about those guys. The guys to play. If you ask me, I mean, you could make an argument. You say Jefferson is better than Stephon Diggs. Definitely, he's a top 5 receiver in this league. You see what I'm saying? Right? And the running back is a problem. He's definitely top 5 running back.
And the Cowboys do have an issue stopping the run. They do. That's a fact. They do.
And they got weapons out there though. So I'll tell you this though. The Eagles got some competition, even though they beat them early in the season. I mean, when it gets late once it gets to the playoff, that could be a viable threat to the Eagles though if they continue this trajectory keep going how they doing.
All right. Well,
so, damn sure I'm taking the Vikings over the Cowboys. That could be a much better team.
Okay, so Parker's taking the Vikings. Trade or tie?
Sorry.
Who are you?
You already know my pick. Fuck the Cowboys. They gonna lose.
You know, Ty and Park, I was just starting to like you guys.
But I gave reasons why I picked the Vikings though, right? See,
yeah, well, he ain't picking out of hate because he don't.
No, I'm not.
He don't want to. He don't want to believe it.
Yeah, okay. Stop.
Wait, hold up. They might have trouble stopping a run, but the fact that defensive coordinator, who is going to be a head coach next year, there's no way he's going to let you beat him running the ball this week.
Damn, that's even. But it can run and pass.
Yeah, but
though.
he's not going to let you. Not going to beat the Cowboys running the ball this week. They're going to sell out against the run. They will make sure that boy does not get around the corner.
I guarantee they will not. You cannot sell out against a run against the Vikings with those weapons in the pass game.
Man, you got Trayvon Diggs out there, brother.
It don't matter. You got multiple weapons out there though.
They do, but we have a quarterback killer out there at linebacker. That dude.
I don't think they don't got no cornerback. They got only Cowboys that can cover.
Yeah, but you know what? He can't throw the ball if he's laying on his back. He can't.
We'll see that.
If Parsons is gonna, Parsons is a monster. He's mad because he didn't do well last game. Parsons is a monster. It's gonna be some problems this game. I mean, they did get to Aaron Rodgers a few times, but hell, everybody's attacking him. His receivers can't get open.
They ran the ball, Rick. They couldn't stop the run.
I'm not sold on the Cowboys. I'm just saying.
I'm not sold on them either. I'm a Raiders fan. I'm just letting you know. I think Dallas is gonna win.
Okay, Rick, but you can't just make it seem like they couldn't get to him. They was running the ball so much they couldn't get a chance to get to him. They couldn't stop the run.
You know what?
The run killed y'all last week.
It killed us
and every
game we lost. Exactly.
And guess what? Y'all finna get killed this week on the run because your dude's too dang lazy to do a run stop.
You know what? Do you have NBA 2K23, Ty?
Yes, I have NBA 2K23.
Okay, so I can't wager that. Folks in the chat, I am doing a giveaway in the Jordan edition of NBA 2K23. I've never opened this game. I never even.
No, that's the Jordan edition one. You know about? That got to be the championship edition.
Well, it's got Jordan. Oh yeah, it does.
Yep,
it is. It is champion edition. Yep, it's the championship edition. I'll probably give this away because I don't need it. I don't like the NBA right now. My Lakers suck, and that's for another show. So
we won last week.
Yeah.
I mean last game.
Yeah, Anthony Davis is trying to play well because they're going to trade him for Durant next week. That's what's going on. Kevin Durant basically told y'all he's out of here.
He told them we want to go to Chicago. I hope you know that.
Anthony Davis?
Okay. Yep, he said that's where he wanted to go.
That's why his hometown though.
They are, but you know what? That's why it's a 3-team trade. See, New Jersey doesn't want. I'm sorry, Brooklyn doesn't have anything. The Lakers don't have anything that Brooklyn wants. So therefore, it'll be a third team involved to get.
They want KD.
Yeah, right? They want KD. That's what it is. They want. KD.
Oh yeah, the Lakers going to the finals to get KD and LeBron over there.
Yeah, that's what it is. And Anthony Davis hasn't lived up to his playing. And notice he's been playing well, albeit trash teams, but he's been getting 36, 4 blocks, rebounds, steals, and that looks good for the Lakers because we're trying to move him, and they know he has a no trade clause.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're trying to move him.
But who would the Lakers send though? I mean, the
Lakers got to send Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, and draft picks in order to make this happen. And Kyrie might come over too. I'm telling you, the Nets are.
No, I don't think that'll be enough for Kyrie and
well,
KD.
you got to remember this. KD.
It was a 3-team deal.
Yeah, but Parker, you got to realize this though. Kyrie Irving's on the last year of his contract, so they won't get anything for him. So they would take basically you're trading Russ for Kyrie is how this is probably going to go. And the draft picks are icing on the cake because now when you have Russ, who is also an expiring contract, now you can go and trade Russ and you can bring back some 2 or 3 role players who are under contract that can fit around you in Brooklyn. So now you can take Russ, flip him, get 3 okay players from let's say Indiana or somewhere where they got guys who are on like 3 years left, and you can use that $40-something million of his salary. Remember, NBA, you got to match his salary for salary. You can get 3 decent players for Russell Westbrook's contract. He's making $47 million. So that's what the Lakers are saying. Hey, we'll give you Russ. You can get 2 or 3 players. Oh, by the way, you're going to have to take our draft picks. This is why LeBron James is sitting out on purpose. so they can see what Anthony Davis can do when he's by himself. Because that's basically saying, hey, look, he still got it. This is the method to the Lakers' madness of sitting LeBron out. Look, have you ever known LeBron James to sit out this long? And come on, that dude is made of iron. He's made of vibranium. They are doing this on purpose so that they can make AD look good and you can move him. Trust me on this, guys. Kevin Durant will not finish this year in the Brooklyn Nets. He just threw his whole team under the bus. He told them how bad they were. He gave names. Like, yo, the dude gave names. He said, my starting lineup is bop, 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 bop. How am I going to win with this? You can't go back home after saying that. He's done. You can't go back to the team after dissing all of them. Yo, that's a wrap, brother. Done.
I mean, I learned Chicago getting those sweepstakes with KD, though.
Well, they're going to have to... Well, Chicago is the third team involved. They might have to send Levine over to Brooklyn or something, and you might see Ben Simmons get moved.
A Levine and a Vucevic package and some draft picks for KD.
Yeah, that's
probably could do. You know what I'm saying? If we had to take some other,
But they're not taking... But Chicago does not want KD back. Chicago is willing to take Anthony Davis. And
but you mean
their assets from Chicago have to go to Brooklyn. The assets from Chicago have to go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to give you KD. The Lakers are going to give you Anthony Davis to Chicago. That's how that 3-team deal is going to work. It should be coming down. It should be done before the All-Star break. Kevin Durant is out here throwing a tantrum.
Yo, I would love for KD to ride up with Chicago. That would set. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they don't have enough to get him.
I think they do. I mean,
more than the Lakers do.
Yeah.
But the Lakers have Anthony Davis, supposedly, remember, the second best player in the league.
I'm saying you got a younger player, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, but Anthony Davis is a lot younger than Kevin Durant. That's what they're saying. Hey, look, this guy's in his 20s. Anthony Davis is 20 years old.
I think
win now, Mo.
And some other players.
They are. I get it.
You can't trade Vucevic. That's too much. Zach LaVine alone has a bigger contract.
Yeah, Zach LaVine. So they could build off of Zach LaVine, like they're saying BK though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he's still young. He's still in his prime and stuff.
He still get hurt.
Yeah.
Who, Zach LaVine?
Yep. It's a trade.
Anthony Davis got
It's a trade for a trade.
Yep.
One younger hurt player for older.
Hey, you start this league young and hurt, you leave in this league old and hurt. There ain't nothing gonna change. But I digress. Let's go back to the NFL. We're gonna rant on basketball in a minute. We're gonna go with Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
I'll go with Cincy. I mean, hold on. When's Jamar Chase supposed to come back? But I don't know about the Steelers though. So I'll take Cincy though.
I'm taking Cincy too, brother.
All I'm gonna say to you is, was I right last week?
Hold on.
And Trubisky we trust.
Oh,
then,
this nigga.
He didn't even play, so that's why they won.
This dude.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
All right, I'm going with the Bengals. We finally all agree on something. We all going Bengals?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we all going Bengals. How about that? We finally agree after 13 games or so. We finally agreed. We might agree on this one too. KC at the LA Chargers.
KC. I know it's a division game.
I'll go with KC
but you already know the answer. You just go to the next one.
No, but it could be a shootout though. But like our favorite KC. But I won't be surprised if the Chargers upset them though.
The Chargers ain't got all their defense back yet.
Yo, Parker always looks for an out when he makes like a pick, right? You notice that? Parker be like, I'll take KC. However, the sun can't shine on a freaking Lynch's titty.
But they got offensively, the Chargers probably can score with anybody, right?
So he can run down the field.
So Parker, are you taking Kansas City or are you taking the Chargers?
Yeah, I'm taking Kansas City to win, but I said I won't be surprised if the Chargers upset them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me tell you something, Ricky Brown. He can run down there and get turf toe and twist his elbow, and then the game could go the other way. So just let it go,
bro. I mean, shoot, freaking Patrick Mahomes.
No, I'm saying, but like, I mean, if you look at the quarterback, but that's what I'm saying. They got a good quarterback on the Chargers, so like, I won't be surprised if there's an upset Kansas City. That's what I'm saying. But I'm picking Kansas City to win the game.
Okay.
But like, if the outcome don't go that way, I won't be surprised at it though. I'll be surprised, even though I picked the Eagles. I'll be surprised if the coaches beat the Eagles. I'll be surprised with that. Feel me?
Okay.
I'll be surprised if the Cowboys beat the Vikings, even though I picked the Vikings to win. You know?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now we have
Yeah.
the Monday night game of San Francisco and Arizona. Folks, I'm a wrestling fan, so I'll be watching Raw. I'm not going to be watching this game. So I will pick San Francisco. I'll take San Francisco just for the hell.
Yeah, I like San Francisco. I like the way they're going. Yeah, I think San Francisco. They could be dangerous though. They get in that playoffs though. They could be dangerous.
Yeah, agreed.
No
Pass
Cardinals.
rush, running game, enough at the pass game, right? Probably arguably top 2 tight ends in the game. Probably could say with Kittle, right? So
And that happened. Yeah, I agree. Ty might be the what do you call that? He might.
Cardinals.
I knew it.
Cardinals.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna go with the Cardinals.
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised at that. But I think the 49ers, I think they got enough to get the job done, you know.
Yeah, I mean, and that closes the book on that
Yeah.
week there. I mean, these are decent games. I mean, I am interested in the Cowboy games, even though I'm a Raider fan now. But you know, things happen. I have to lower my expectations when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys because, well, they're playing like straight trash, and I have been waiting for a Super Bowl appearance for the last 27 years. So, now that we got the football out the way, let's talk a little bit of gaming since you two jabronis didn't show up to work on the arcade yesterday.
No, it was miscommunication.
Oh,
once again.
miscommunications. I mean, I don't know. Wednesday I talked to you guys at work and said, hey, guys,
No,
we have a show on Saturday.
Like I said, protocol, we know about show, but a day before a supposed show, right? Hey, we're doing a show such and such this time, whatever. Well, y'all guys be able to make it, whatever, boo, boo, boo. Okay, that's what do. Now, on to gaming. It'd be cool if it was a gaming show on Monday or some topics.
Well,
whatever,
we
right?
are going to do a show on Monday. It'll just be a potpourri. We'll probably get back to this Anthony Davis, Chicago Bull, Brooklyn Net trade thing going on here. We'll cover that. We'll cover some gaming, but
Okay.
yeah.
So
tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna call tomorrow's show, but we're just gonna have like a potpourri of a whole bunch of
Yeah.
things.
So I'm saying going forward, like besides you, like me and Ty, we'll do a show, and then we all join and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
So it'll be like a branch off what we're already doing, but now
That's called networking, my man.
Yeah, right. What I always say though, right?
Yes.
With another individual where it won't be no set favorites who want to succeed, but it'll be,
are you shooting shots there, Elijah?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
that's what I'm saying. So like, I know it all. Listen, man, I could go into that, but I ain't gonna do. We gonna keep it gaming, right?
All right. Well, speaking of keeping it gaming, I want to give my real review on God of War Ragnarok so far.
Okay.
So far, I'm about 20 hours in. And I gotta say, I'm just bored, brother. Here's what I have to say. For all of those saying that God of War is the absolute game of the year, no other game can compete with it, is BS. Because here's what I'm going to tell you about God of War. I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's worth the 94 Metacritic that it got, and I'm not going to tell you that God of War should have got those hundreds that those people were reviewing, giving it, and this and that or whatever. No. And here's why. I think the pacing of this game is not as good as the 2018 one was. I mean, I'll do a mission, or I'll engage and say I'll discover a zone in a realm or a part of a realm. I get there, the damn Mimir is giving me a backstory of everything, which is cool because I actually like that part with the storytelling, because some of it is actual true mythology that has happened and where he gives you the story and stuff. And that's interesting to anybody that like those mythology heads that talk about that stuff. But I think the problem is that they squeeze too much into the game to where as though it became very, very story heavy. It's not as much combat as in 2018. Now, albeit some of the boss fights, or a lot of the boss fights, are better. than what they were in 2018. I think there's too much giving you action, not giving you action. Giving you action, story time again. Giving you action, story time again. Like it's so much up and down, up and down. Like it's like a roller coaster effect. And that works for some games. But 2018 was nothing like that. Like the 2018 had me, I was, and I'm going to keep it 100. The part where Atreus is in the, he's asleep and he wakes up in that realm and he's rolling around with the black girl and she's calling him Loki and then her grandmother who's a giant and this and that, whatever. I fell asleep on that part, holding my controller. I swear to God I did. I fell asleep because I got sick and tired of like playing that part. It wasn't fun to me. And then once I get past that part, I guess because I liked playing with Kratos and Atreus together, and then now, okay, boom, Freya is my partner. Which she seems to be stronger than Atreus. So I like her, but I'm not bitching about that. I'm good that you get to use Freya and you can change her outfits and she gets a new sword and man, all that stuff is cool. But I thought the game's pacing was problematic to me because I mean, listen, I'm very busy. At least 60 hours of the week, I'm busy doing something either work related or something having to do with putting finances into the home. So I'm always busy. And that Atreus part took a lot out of me. I want to compare the Atreus missions to like the Mary Jane missions that were in Spider-Man. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't help me. I mean, hell, I could have just had Mimir telling a story of all that running around that Atreus did. In that realm he was in, where the giant grandmother and stuff. I just thought that the pacing is a little off. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I am going to tell you it's not a 94 Metacritic to me, and it's not Game of the Year to me. What do you think, Parker?
Hold up. For what? You can't give a review. You say it's not 94, which
no,
you haven't seen the whole entire story, so you can't really give it.
I'm 20 hours in. I've put more time in than a lot of those reviewers did.
But hold on. You asked me.
I asked you, but you can't tell
me.
You
finish, though.
Didn't finish when a lot of reviewers didn't finish either. So
I
guarantee you.
But
I'm telling you that I've had more time than some of those reviewers.
That's not the question you asked me.
Okay. Now, I asked you, what did you think? Not about the score. What do you think?
It's my turn to speak then, right?
Okay, go ahead, brother.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't give a review really on the game. You're saying it's giving you the story, the climatic finish to the saga of God of War, right? Or what are they doing? So it might be more story driven where you can't skip whatever. Say they telling the story, painting a picture for you, right? So after the story is complete, then come back and say, do you believe that 94 score was warranted, or give it your own score? But you say for right now, yeah. But that review score is a totality of what they think of the whole entire game. The guys that reviewed it, whatever the case may be, right? And so, like, where is a game of the year?
That's not true, Parker. That's not true what you just said.
It's true because I said it. Now listen.
That ain't true, but you could go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. But what I'm saying is, he said, "Oh, it's not game of the year, right? You don't believe that 94 score." But I would ask you this, then, what score right now would you give God of War Ragnarok?
I would give it a 90. And I think that Horizon Forbidden West was a 91. I think Horizon Forbidden West has better pacing. It has more action. I think Horizon Forbidden West side missions are better. I don't think the story is better than God of War's story, but I think if you're talking game of the year, a collective amount of the game, when I'm talking graphics, sound, fun factor, replay value, all of that stuff, Horizon Forbidden West curb stomps God of War Ragnarok.
I can definitely agree with the graphics, though, which I've been telling the people.
Cap. Cap. Hell no, Cap. That's Cap.
Hold on. I don't think it's so much Cap. Cap is like an over exaggeration or something.
Horizon is trash.
Cap. I mean, that's not Cap saying the game. Listen, I'll say this though. What we can see, I think graphically, it looks better than God of War. God of War Ragnarok.
It is.
Now, I have a C1 65-inch older, so I play them in fidelity mode.
Talk your shit.
Again?
Talk your shit.
I play those games in fidelity mode.
I got a C1. I ain't got no 60 nothing. I got the 48 or 49, whatever one
Well,
it
I
is.
got you right now. You
So
know,
I don't,
I got him.
I don't like big TV. I don't like big TV. So you can have whatever you want. I ain't gonna buy no
Well,
big ass
well, to be
TV
fair,
for no
to
damn
be
game.
fair though, with Ty, the smaller TV has the better picture. It always
No,
does.
hold on, but that's what I'm saying though. But some don't have all the features though, like far as a panel though, whatever, right? So go and read about that though. Okay, you come back to me. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
No, you go ahead because you're not finna
You
cap
had a
this one out.
55 inch. I said, okay, yeah, you got me.
I'm not. I don't care about a big TV. I
No,
wanted the
no, it
smallest
might
one.
keep it or not though, but it's still an OLED. So like, and I'm playing it in fidelity though, right? All the bells and whistles though. You know, I'm not playing one mode in fidelity, the other in performance. Oh, this one is way better than that one. No, so I'm doing it apples to apples comparison. Both we playing on fidelity and stuff like that. And to me, Horizon, you know,
Boring.
looks. I mean, what you want to call it
Horizon
boring? I'm not
boring.
disputing that. You want to call it boring, fine. But as far as like
Graphics, it looks
graphically,
better. It looks better than God of War.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Graphically, to me, it looks better though. You don't have to beat the game to tell if a game looks better. You just look at the scenery right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying which game had better action. I'm just talking about from aesthetics and stuff. Graphically, to me, Forbidden West, in my personal opinion, has been PlayStation's best looking game.
Yes, I
That's
agree.
my opinion.
I said that. I said that from when it first came out back in February. I think it was. I said that Forbidden West was the better looking game. I said PlayStation doesn't have a game that looks better than Forbidden West. And then half the Discord wanted to fight me. And then somebody in the Discord who I won't name, Vaughn, told me that God of War 2018, I guess, looked better. Than Forbidden West. It was something like that. I don't want to put words in his mouth.
Right.
But
Good,
it was around. It was something. Basically, they were saying that
Yeah.
God of War is better looking than Forbidden West when it's not true.
I remember somebody told me the Last of Us the Last of Us
Part 2 look better. Yes. Yo, no,
Yeah.
no, nigga, no. We are not doing that. That is BS. There is no way in hell. Yeah, like sometimes, bro, people just cap to cap. Like, there's no way you gonna tell me, yo.
Really?
Yes,
No, come on,
bro.
right.
That's you know what it is, and I think a lot of that is just being sexist because it's a female character, and nobody wants to believe in her. They say she talks too much because people say females talk too much, and this and that or whatever. But you can't get away. I thought the game was better, and I thought graphically it looks better than any PlayStation game.
It does. Look at Gorilla though. The graphical fidelity they do and stuff, right? And I think they only probably could be matched. You know, like
Well, Sucker Punch made a good game with Ghost of Tsushima. That looked very good too.
Yeah, too.
That new Plague Tale look good as shit. I don't know if
I
y'all
haven't really
played
played that, so I can't really comment on that. Basically,
Yeah, I haven't played it,
or
but-
looked at it.
Yeah, me either. But
So-
I mean, after I'm done platinum and God of War, I'll probably visit. Actually, after I platinum God of War, I'm going to Gotham Knights, and then I might go to Plague's Tale.
I want to say this though. Now, probably both stores like PlayStation and Xbox, they got sales. So anybody interested in getting the Evil Dead, it's $20. So
Oh, it is?
on the PlayStation
Yeah, I
store.
might
So
see
there's
it.
a lot of sales going on.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Definitely take a look at that. I'll definitely take a look at that. But hey, listen, I enjoyed my time with you fellas, and what we gonna do is we gonna end the show, and we will be back tomorrow.
Time.
You guys let me know what time you guys want to come here tomorrow, because I want to get more into this God of War versus Forbidden
What
West.
time do you get off work?
I get off at 4:00 Eastern time.
Okay, that's 5. Okay, I get off at 5. So we can do.
We set up for how about 8:00 p.m.
All right.
Take
No,
everybody
8.
up.
No, that's
Yeah.
8 his time. 8 his time.
Yeah,
So
Parker's
7
time too.
yours.
Me and Parker in the same time zone.
So yeah, 8.
okay, yeah.
So okay, 8. Yeah, there we go. So we can just go on. Basically, with this going forward, we can make it Mondays 8 p.m.
Okay.
All right, you heard that, Ricky Brown? Mondays 8 p.m.
Mondays,
Eastern,
8 p.m.
7 Central.
All right, it's gonna be now. This show is gonna have a mixture of sports. It'll have a mixture of gaming. It have everything in it. We're gonna talk about basically. It's gonna be just like our damn breaking news. Hell, we might call it breaking news. You know, we just gonna be dealing with topic after topic. It's not gonna be a set, and we'll figure it out. Levon,
We gotta call it something. Well, that's the case. We gotta figure a name. Once we figure a name, then I'll make a Discord, and it'll be named after the show like that.
Perfect.
See, like you got
Makes
the
sense.
arcade.
Yep, it'll make sense. But the arcades episode 3 will be on Saturday at 1:00. Saturday at 1. The arcade. So
Oh, you sure? Okay, arcade Saturday.
What? So that's 12. I probably could make it home.
all right, what
Hold
now?
on. How about how
Well,
about
2
this? How
o'clock would be
about
better for you. 1 o'clock your
Yeah.
time.
Two. Oh yeah, one my time. Yeah, because I get
So, all
off
right,
work
so
at
2 o'clock
11
then.
on
All
Saturday.
right, so 2 o'clock then. The arcade 2 o'clock on
two
Saturdays.
Saturdays?
Yep.
Okay.
2 o'clock on Saturdays. 8 o'clock on Mondays for our Monday show.
We could make,
we already
make
know
the
what we
Sunday
do.
show 10 o'clock now, since that's when we started around 10.
Well, I
so.
think 9:30 is best for me because I'm not going to church today. That's why I started at 10. I had to run the
Oh.
storage and do stuff. I got to keep that at 9:30 because I got to be out of this house at 10:30 in order to get to church. Like I said, I work there, so I got to get there. I didn't go in today, but that's why I started late because I had the kids, dusting off a few things, throwing out junk, trash.
They listening
dishes.
to the podcast right now. You can't come praise the Lord, but you over here talking about Dak Prescott. Oh, we got you.
I didn't mention Dak Prescott one time, I don't think. But since we are talking about gods, isn't Kratos a god? So how could they be mad at me?
Let's wait till you come in and they hit you with that God whip.
Then I'll go to my other church. That's all.
Like I said, I'm like I only played really God of War when I streamed it, so I'm gonna do some more streams when it.
Yeah,
God of War,
stream that God of War. Did you get to that Atreus part that I was talking about that made me sleepy? Did you get to that part yet?
No, I didn't get that part. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do part
let me
two.
know. Let me know tomorrow. Once you, that's your homework
But see,
assignment.
we're too different though, right? For me, I like the story stuff though, right? So that probably.
I get it, but I'm just telling you,
more.
I like the story too, brother. But I just think that part of the game put me to sleep. It did, literally. Like, I was snoring. Like, I was done. Like, my kids came downstairs, like, yo, Dad, you fell asleep? I said, son, I'm so bored that I can't believe that this damn game put me to sleep. And we was laughing about it. He's like, really? I was like, man, you see me, right? I'm fading.
Like he old. He going at it.
Nah, brother, listen, you go to the gym every day at 5 a.m., and you get it in and you lose over 100 pounds. Like, nah, brother.
That's why you old. That's why you old.
You ain't old.
Tired.
That's the fountain of youth coming back to you, brother. Let me tell you something. 100 pounds ago, I wasn't getting up at 5, and I was probably eating some Doritos if I was sitting in this chair. I'm just going to keep it a bean with you. But that was then, this is now. But I do want to get more into detail with Ragnarok. I'm not buying what they're selling. And again, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying.
Right. It ain't game of the year.
Exactly. It's not game of the year. I don't want to hear that say, oh, it's no doubt game. It is not.
I'll say this. I will say it's definitely a contender.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a good story. Hence the word story. I think it is story heavy. And that can become problematic. When the one thing that the two good things that the 2018 game had was story and combat. This game does still have a great story and good combat, but it's taking away less of the combat and more of the story. It's like watching a movie. And that's why I'm dozing off. When I get to a movie and I lose interest, whether I'm at the theater or I'm at home watching this $10,000 8K, if it's not hitting me, then I'm going to start fading. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad game. The pacing to me is not as good as 2018. The story is okay because you get more because the story got better and better over 2018, kind of like a cliffhanger. He was like, man, I wonder where they're gonna leave off at or whatever. But I thought, especially that Atreus mission, it did something to me, bro. It made me. But then I was happy with. I had a boss battle with Kratos like after that. That was good. I was like, all right, boom, they got me back. So now I'm ready. And then I'm with Freya, and then it slowed down again. And then now I got to start over, and I got to hear all her whining and this and that or whatever. I just heard Atreus or Loki, whatever you want to call it. I just heard him crying. So now I got to hear Freya do the same thing. Like, oh my God, stop. Can they got Ty?
Freya not crying, she's screaming.
But Ty, they got Kratos sitting here at the dinner table, and they're making you press buttons to make him eat. I'm like, man, this is not God of War. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, stop this. He does not need to be sitting at a table playing a strategy with a headless dude and two dwarfs and a giant who doesn't want to fight. Like, we don't need to be doing this. Like, I'm like, man, the hell with that. Like, that was weird as hell to me.
We gonna get on some of this plot too, cause that's the way they made this story is kind of trash. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah. Hopefully,
story to it's
I'll
kinda
be about
trash.
5 more hours in. By
No,
the
you
time we
already
talk about this.
you passed that where I'm at. So
Oh,
you already know. You already know. I don't know a park and get to the part where you tell Kratos and his son go look for something.
for Tyr.
Yeah.
They're
So
gonna
I'm
look
gonna
for the
get up.
giant Tyr. They're looking for Tyr.
Well,
Nah,
see,
no.
I'm
After you find Till.
Well, he
so
also
I,
wants you to find that wounded animal that's like in the sandstorm place because it's a wounded
Yeah,
animal you're looking
right
for.
that part right before that.
Yeah.
The storyteller's so stupid that I'm not gonna ruin it right. Well, it ain't gonna ruin it because I don't know if people saw it, but they could have made that telling better. But I ain't gonna say why on here. But I'm gonna tell y'all afterwards. But
Yeah.
that
what
was
about
trash.
gaming? Okay, so now being that we want to cuff some Black Friday, look at the sales. So one game I might get it's on sale for 20 like $5 off. It's Cold Under the Lamb, so I might try that out.
Yeah, there's a lot of trying, and I like the fact that they're digital, because
Yeah,
I do not want. I mean, if I can, I mean, when I do get my camera, I will give a tour of all the physical media I own, and it's well over 1,300 discs, and I cannot fit another disc down here. I can't. I have to go digital. This is insane. Like this 2K that I have, it's a physical. I don't usually. Only time I usually buy physical is like special editions. You know, Ragnarok, Forbidden West. I got Star Wars movies and stuff like that. Those kind of special editions I do buy. But this is what I like. The time of year where you get these Black Friday sales, these digital joints. Yo, these are good.
yeah.
These are real good because you get to play a lot of stuff that you didn't get. Because nobody can play everything. If you telling me you can play every game that comes out, you need to really check your fucking life out. There's no way you can't. Nobody can play every game. That's why game ratings are so crucial, because you have to see if the game is going to be enjoyable or not before you spend your time or your money. It's more me for time. Money, I'm not rich, but I'm not worried about it. I'll buy the game if I feel fit to it, but it's hard to fit time in. For a guy that can only game about 2 hours a day, I need a game that's going to hold my attention. So I got to be that's why I play a lot of RPGs, because with RPGs, there is no way to play. Like, you can play whatever way you want to. You want to be stealth, you want to be a mage and all this shit. Whatever goes on in those fantasy RPGs, whatever you want to do, you can be a bad guy, you can be a good person. So those I like. Those games are always good. You know, I can make them good. But as far as like games like God of War, Forbidden West, and games where there's only one way, you got to be careful. Because, you know, you don't want to waste your time on something that you didn't have for, like Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, I love that game. Days Gone, I love that game. God of War 2018, loved that game. Forbidden West, loved it. Horizon, not so much. But yeah, games where you can't change the outcome, where it's basically the same ending no matter what. No matter how much time you put in, you're going to get the same achievement, the same trophy, the same result, no matter how many hours, what difficulty you play. I'd be very careful with those games, which ones I choose to play. Because they're, you know, it's just, I mean, you're hoping that the climax is going to be reached when you play it. You know, you don't want to be disappointed. And I have yet to be, I wasn't disappointed with any of those Sony's first party exclusives that were heavily story driven and cinematic. I wasn't. I mean, you know, Death Stranded wasn't really my cup of tea, but, you know, whatever. But, you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. So, I see you guys at what, 8:30 tomorrow?
8. Supposed to be 8.
All right, so it's 8 o'clock.
Okay, you say 8:35.
Oh, I
Oh,
know they lying. They said the Green Ranger died. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, they say he I don't want to say the word, but you know, he poked himself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh Jesus. Man,
I
oh
thought
man.
they was lying to me. That's trash, man. That was man.
Oh, shout out to everybody that came through. Hit the like button, subscribe. We coming back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We're going to discuss everything. We're talking EU, regulatory guys on Twitter. Just
Elden Ring Game of the Year.
well, I'm going with
Elden
Forbidden
Year.
West Game of the Year. We're all split on this.
What? Hold on. Right before, how could that game win when Elden Ring stoped it out when it came out?
Hey,
How does that work?
sales do not equal
And
Game of the
people
Year.
playing the game as well too.
It's not sales of the year. It's game of the year.
Bro, how long did people play Elden Ring?
I don't know, man. I played it for 20 hours and it left a bad taste in my mouth. I tapped.
And then it was people playing it till July, August, September. It's probably people still playing that game
Oh man.
because there's so many endings. Like you said, you don't like one-dimensional gaming,
Yeah, absolutely
but that
not.
game,
Yeah, there's many endings, bro. That's the kind of game I'm looking for.
and
Unfortunately,
that's Elden Ring.
yeah, okay. Well, it didn't talk enough to me. It didn't explain enough to me. I was coming off of Horizon Forbidden West, which was a better explanation, a better graphically game, a more fun game to me.
Man, that game just
Man,
that's
Elden
sheltered
Ring,
game.
I came out, some dude is in a robe telling me, go to the castle, nigga. I go to the castle, I get stomped out. Then people tell me, well, you can't really go to the castle. You got to kill all these little enemies until you get strong enough to go to the castle. So I fucking did that for 11 hours, and I get to the castle, I beat some dude, and it's like, oh, by the way, you got to beat like 13 more guys just like this guy, and then you got to still farm, though, and go beat up these trolls, get some XP, and then you can bring up your vitality, and then something so you can swing your sword a lot faster, and I say, you know what? No thanks.
Yeah, but you go get a robot, go kill that 10 billion times just to get some
Facts! That
stuff
was
just to
fun!
make your bow better.
That was
Oh,
fun!
trash. Go ahead, end the show, Ricky. I can't believe you just said
Oh
that.
man, ladies and gentlemen,
End the show,
thank you
Ricky.
for watching, and we will be back tomorrow.